Okay. So, working drawings are drawings that are used as a reference or guide. So, ito na yung pinaka-guide, no, ng mga nagko-construct ng uh, structure, no? So, basically, it will be the master plan, no, of each and every building that will be pinapatayo. So, bakit yung iba napapatayo naman kahit walang plan, no? Kasi it's basically one of the uh, talent mo na wala tayo. Yun ay para sa mga foreman or experienced, no, na mga tao. Anyway, we'll stick, no, to the pinaka ano talaga, sa pinaka formal, no, legal based. And the reason why is it important, no, that we're going to practice a construction document. It refers to the engineering and architecture, but working drawings are used in many different modes of construction. Pwede kasi siya from as a bank, as a future reference, as built reference, and many other uses. Pwede siyang gamitin, no, for legal attachments, no, for checking and other things, no, to be used for with regards to the building construction. It is um, composed accordingly to industry and standards that are all information are easily and clearly understood and standard conventions and units are used. It provides dimensions. Okay, kaya dapat hindi nawawala yung mga dimensions natin. Graphical information by contractor to construct the work. Kaya siya tinawag na working drawing because it's going to be used as a drawing for you to work on. Actual. Okay. For the suppliers to fabricate components of the works or to assemble or install components. So it includes architectural, okay, structural drawings, civil drawings, if meron man, mechanical, electrical drawings, and plumbing, okay, alam nyo, meron siyang plumbing, and for this instance, meron siyang mechanical drawings, no? So, it includes mechanical works kasi kailangan natin magkaroon ng elevators. Okay? Meron tayong elevators na details, escalator details, if ever, conveyor, kung meron man, etc. Okay? Traditionally, working drawings consist of two-dimensional orthogonal projections of the buildings, components that they are describing such as plans, sections, and elevations. So these may be drawn by scale by hand. So by hand, di na ito kasama kasi sabit ito yun. Now we're going to prepare our plans using the software. So here's an example of a floor plan that has been done by AutoCAD. Meron siyang title block. Okay? Anyway, yung title block naman ito is dito sa gilid eh. So, yung sa atin naman dito kasi dito tayo sa baba, no, gagawa ng title block natin. Okay? Meron tayong example, no, na bibigay sa inyo. How do we do or what are the dimensions, no, for our title blocks? Okay, familiar naman kayo, no? Kasi most of you or all of you dapat nakatapos ng Building Tech 2 bago nyo kunin si Building Tech 3. So, familiar naman kayo on the plans, elevations, and sections, etc. So, hindi na natin yan isa-isahin how to do it, how to do that. But the most important thing that you're going to look at is the elements, no? The elements, no? Um, may tinatawag kasi tayong pen assignment, no? When it comes to AutoCAD. Yung pen assignment natin are those are the thickness, no, of our lines. How do we organize our alphabet of lines, no? Has an equivalent to pen assignment. Pwedeng yung pen assignment natin ng 0.5, ibang kulay or any other thing na or any other color. But basically 0.5 are for walls, columns, etc. So it has a thick line representation in our drawings. Tama? So those are present, no, on your presentations during this time. No? So kasama siya dun sa pinapresent natin on your walls and your columns. Okay? So thick lines, no? 0.5. 0.3 naman, medium lines. Nakikita naman natin yan dun sa mga annotations natin or I mean sa additional nating mga details, no, like windows, doors, um, and other components that uses medium lines, no? Furnitures, no, pwedeng yung 0.3 or I mean mas manipis pa doon, no, on your furnitures. Uh, Thin lines naman are those lines, no? Pwede natin gamitin din sa mga dimensions, no, on the lines that we are lines of our fixtures and furnitures, no? So those are thin lines, 0.1. And hidden lines, phantom lines are used for annotations, no, hidden lines, just like this one, naka-hidden line, and some other uses, no. Sa setbacks natin, pwede tayo gumamit ng hidden line, and many other things, no, used to be hidden in the drawing. Okay? So present dito yung mga ano natin, dimension lines, no? So thin lines yung ginamit. Yung hindi lang natin nakikita dito is yung mga grid lines natin, no? Siyempre, your grid lines show where are your main columns are. Okay? Kasama yan sa dapat pinipresent natin. Also on the other axis, no? X and Y axis. Depende where are your columns are located. Next is yung ating mga annotations, no? Yung mga annotations natin, yung mga room labeling natin, kasama din yan. For this instance, may kasama din siyang, pwede natin siya lagyan, no, ng, like for example, yung living room natin or living area natin, may kasama siyang area kung gaano siya kalaki. Okay? Annotations din natin like, yung mga floor level, no, FFL, and yung mga level natin of kung 3 steps siya, 0.6, kung mas mababa or bumaba siya ng 0.5, depende on your elevation of your CR. No, pwede ilagay natin doon sa CR area natin kung gaano kataas or ilang percent yung binaba dun sa general finish floor line building natin or ng bahay. Okay? So what are the types of working drawing? So number one is the detailed drawing. No? So these detailed drawings are the one that shows an object that includes important information such as measurements and tolerances. Okay, kung may na-notice kayong mga plus and minus sign, so those are the tolerances that the person or machine operators might need to know when manufacturing the object. The second one is the assembly drawing. So this type of drawing or kind of drawing is showing various components that is going to be needed, no, during the construction or the two components that needs to be assembled, or joined together before uh, making such another element, no? Parang combination of two or assemblage, no, of that certain element in the construction. Okay? The detailed drawing, may example tayong pakita, no? So, this type of drawing conveys information, pina-emphasize pa, much information as possible about a single component. No? It could be clearly labeled with a part number and name. It may include several views, top, front, side, and projection view. So these are annotated with information, including overall and detailed dimension tolerances, materials, and treatments. So this is the example of a detailed drawing. As you can see, this is a connection of a concrete wall and a concrete slab and fill. No? So slab and fill and concrete wall. So the connection between the two have several specifications, no? As you can see on the right side. So these are the specifications that must be included in a detailed drawing. So depending on what type of drawing you're showing, this specification varies also, no? So syempre, if you are trying to show, no, a connection between the eaves and the roof, so it basically shows what are the materials that those area or that specific drawing are requiring. Okay? I hope you understand. The assembly drawing naman, on the other hand, is a drawing that shows pieces of construction para siyang Lego, no? That it should be fit together and it may include an exploded view. Kumbaga yung meron siyang disconnection, no, view or exploded view kung tinatawag, with pieces drawn separately but in correct relative positions. No? Kunyari, sa side or sa bottom siya. So, yung exploded view nun is also located below or the side with measurements. So, ganyan yung itsura ng assembly drawing natin. No? So, may pinakita siya ditong example of what a assembly drawing of a stair. No? This one is a metal stair. No? Assembly drawing of stair. So, kung notice ninyo, naka-explode, no? Or wasak-wasak or ano siya, into pieces, no? But still, you can visualize where is the location of the exploded part, no? So, nandyan din siya, no, sa side kung saan siya nakalagay. Okay? And also, with the orthographic view that is showing of the element. Okay? So, disciplines of working drawing in construction. What is working drawing in construction cannot be understood without knowing about these disciplines. So, in construction, these are the 5 disciplines that includes the following. Number 1, architectural drawing. Okay? So, ito yung dapat pinaka-master natin to na gawin when it comes to the producing a complete set, no, of working drawings. Architectural drawings offer a complete view of the building because it encompasses the plan, section, and elevation, and so on. Meron din tayong mga ceiling, included din sa ating architectural drawings ang mga ceiling plans natin, schedule of finishes, no, sa wall, sa ceiling, sa floor, sections, detailed sections, annotations, etc. No, may binigay akong complete set, no, on our orientation, no. So yun yung susundan natin when it comes to architectural drawings. Okay? So this is a a simple example no, of a floor plan. Sa structural drawings naman, we can see the informations of structural components, no? Structural components like columns, beams, slabs, etc. under structural components. The grade, no? The grade is the ASTM grading natin for the um, rebars, no? Grade 30, grade 33, grade 40, etc. And the size of your rebars also are included, the thickness of your concrete, etc. No? Si structural naman, structural materials, no? Includes yung mga metal connections natin, no? Kasama doon. Yung mga connections ng beams natin, columns, especially for this time, we're going to be using I-beams and H-columns, no? Will be utilized on our presentations of drawings. Placement of reinforcement, no? Saan ba nakalagay each and every structural component. Okay? So this is the example of structural drawings natin, no? As you can see. All right. This one is the foundation plan, no? As we all familiar. The foundation details, no? Section of a slip foundation, footing details, okay, and the schedule of beams and columns, no? Yung C1, F1 natin, footing and columns, okay. Kahit wala kahit wala na tayong computation, no, for this one. Ano na lang yung specification natin na yung general notes, no, pwede nating ilagay doon. Anyway, I'll give you some examples pa naman for that as specific work to be done. Okay? Class check muna tayo. Okay pa ba? Any question? Very good. Okay pa? Thumbs up kung okay pa. Yan. Kakasunod. Okay pa naman. Sige. Alright. Dito lang mapasok sa yun natin. Anyway, let's continue. Next is the finishing drawings. So these are the drawings that comprise the details of finishing. Okay? And the final look of the building, and it includes tiles, marbles, etc. So pwede natin to pakita dun sa ating elevations and sections. Pwede din dun sa schedule of finishes natin. Okay. Anyway, baka makita ninyo in the future, pwede natin gawin ito. Nabili sa example natin, no? This is a finishing drawing, no? So you can see, may kita ka dito, mga specification, what type of finishes, no? Yung tinuturo niya along this area. Okay? For this one, ceiling finishes, cast in place concrete, or floor finishes pala to. Floor finishes, aluminum, transition, okay. Aluminum, no, on the door. And also, ano ba yan? Wall base, no? Finishes on the wall. Yung pinakita niya. No? And some other finishes, no? Yung included. So, anyway, pwede na natin itong ipakita dun sa ano natin. Sa schedule of finishes. Next type of working drawing is the plumbing and sanitary drawings. So this type of working drawings provide the location of piping of water supply. No? So we already have practiced in our building tech 2, water supply, sanitary, fixture, and every process that connects to every fixture and so on. So ganyan yung itsura niya, no? Plumbing details. Itong details, no? Tinatawag. Or yung pinaka-details ng ating fixture details. Okay? Meron din tayong plans, no? And we already have example of that last uh, last sem. Electrical drawings. So these are the drawings that offers details and connection of electrical wiring, substations, fixtures, and so on. Kasi nandyan din yung mga location ng mga lightings natin. The electrical load calculation is also provided in the drawing. Kaya meron tayong load computation. Kung nabutan ninyo yung natin, yung load computation, pinapakompute ko kayo what are the maximum load, no, that are being used in your design, no? Kayo compute nun kasi alam nyo kung ilang fixture yung ginamit, no, lighting fixture. Meron ding for the ref and ACU, etc. No? Depende sa design na gusto niyo. So this is the one-line diagram, no? Nakikita niyo on the next portion or next part of electrical drawings. Alright. Elevation drawings. Okay. So hindi ko na tayo discuss, but this is the example that we're trying to put into context, no? So, ganyan, no? Yung, natin, manner, no? Sa paggawa natin ngayon ng ating elevation, no? Kompleto. Meron siyang title, elevation dimensions, okay, on the side. Meron siyang grid lines. Meron siyang material specification, okay? Nakaturo kung saan siya dapat ilagay, okay? So, same with the other view of our elevation. Same elements that you can see, the main drawing. Merong thick lines, no, on the silhouette of your building, and also some annotations and details. All right, so floor plan drawings, no? Proper floor plan drawings. So you can see another example. Dito, i-include na natin yung mga columns natin, ha? So drawing na i-propose na ninyo in a few weeks. All right. So here's the example of that. Yung kulang dito is yung grid lines. Foundation plan drawings. Yan, meron tayong foundation that we have already example last meeting. Last semester, I mean. So parang floor plan din yan, but this one is the indication where is the location of your foundation, columns, and column footings. Indication also of your slab on grade filled, no? If that is filled or not. Roof framing plan, as the name suggests, it's the framing of your roof, no? Where, as you can see in the drawing that we have from the drawing sample, is the shape of your roof. What is the design of your trusses? Where should be located, and the members, no, of your class. You can see the purlins, the uh, main classes. By the way, this one is a frame type, no? Pwede kasing pag high rise or low rise building yung natin, i-produce the drawing. Pwede siyang roof deck. Okay? Section views. These are the views that resembles the cut section, no, of your drawings. What will be the elevations in a section view? Dapat makita rin natin yung laman yan on the walls, floors, ceilings, etc. No? Just like that we are showing right now. Electrical plans. These are the drawings that shows the location of your lighting fixtures and your outlets, electrical outlets. Where should be the location of your panel boards, your switches, okay, and other electrical concerns. Pwedeng mayroon ding kasama dyan yung cable TV, kung nasan siya location ng abang or ang outlet na for cables. Construction and architectural details. So, ito yung mga superimposed details natin na essential, no? Sa ating working drawings. Especially in the connections. Okay? Connection at the ridge, connection at the eaves, connection at the roofing. Ano to? Concrete step, yung natin, concrete stair. Pwede kasi gumamit ng metal stair, no? Pwede rin ang concrete stair. Cistern, no? For the for the planning. Cistern section details. Okay? So, alright, so that's the end of the presentation for the different types of working drawings. No? So, kindly stand by for further instructions that will be given to you at the Google Meet link. Okay?